What's up guys, Lifting here. In this video I'm going to quickly go over and describe the character creation options you have available to you when you start yourself a new game of Lords of the Fallen. Basically there are 9 classes in the game and they are defined by the player's choice of magic, which is these 3 choices you have here. Each of these 3 magic choices will have 3 sub-choices or subclasses that you'll be able to choose from later on in the game. It is important to note that once you select a magic type and the subcategory class, you will be locked into this choice for the length of your playthrough or until you make a new character, of course. So the character you'll be controlling is named Harkyn, which is a committed criminal guilty of every possible sin, but mankind's only hope against the hordes of demons the awakening god is unleashing into the world. So tough luck, you'll have to play as Harkyn. Not a great guy, but our only hope. And yeah, as I said, we have these 3 types of magic types. And the brawling magic type we have here reads, the art of brawling is to overwhelm your opponent with pure force and mighty spells. And basically these are the spells and skills you have available to you as you play the game. And it is basically these skills that is going to define the character type you'll be playing throughout the game. The Deception magic type reads, deceiving the enemies and injuring them beyond recovery is the main focus of the Deception magic type. As you can see, we have now 4 different types of skills and magics here. The same goes for the Solace magic type, which reads, magic taught by scholars contains mostly defensive spells to heal and protect yourself. And again, this magic type has 4 different skills and abilities. So when you select one of these, you will later have to, as I mentioned earlier, choose a subclass. And you'll be able to choose 3 different subclasses for each magic class. So in this case, let's pick up the Brawling magic class. I'm gonna hit enter here. When you have selected that, it is time to choose the equipment set that you'll be wearing. And over here you can see the amount of defense, poise, or poise, I don't know how to pronounce it, and the weight of this set of armor you're using. If you start out with the warrior set, which is this one, the one that we're looking at right now, you're going to start out with a steel sword, and here you can see the damage, the power, and the weight of it. You're also going to start out with a heavy shield, and just as with the sword, you can see the stats here. And this reads, the standard gear given to pardoned prisoners recruited to the army. Steel armored plates will give the soldier exceptional defense at the cost of agility. A purpose-built sword and shield will complement this set. Now, if you were to take a look at the rogue equipment, you'll see that the rogue uses light armor, whereas the warrior set uses heavy armor. And the stats are of course different. The rogue will be using steel daggers and a buckler. Lastly, we have the cleric set, and the cleric is using a medium armor type with these stats. He's using a hammer as weapon and a kite shield for defenses. And it reads, a set forged by and for the battle monks of the north, the balance between mobility and defense coupled with a formidable blunt weapon and high quality shield makes this a solid choice for an all-rounder. So basically you'll have to choose from one of these sets, and when you have chosen the type of equipment you want to wear, and when you've chosen that, we'll be taken to the summary page. And as you can see, Harkyn is our character's name, he's a warrior, and this is the attributes that we have. And depending on the magic type you select, you will have various different attributes. And I can quickly tell you what these attributes do. Strength affects the damage dealt with strength-based weapons, and it slightly increases your ability to carry heavier gear. Vitality determines the amount of your health your character will have, and it has a slight effect on the effectiveness of your health potions as well. Faith increases the amount of magic you can use with spells and the gauntlet, and it also boosts the damage of magical weapons. Endurance affects the amount of energy your character has, and it significantly increases your ability to carry heavy gear, which is always nice, you know. Agility will boost the damage you deal with fast weapons, but it also gives you a slight increase in energy. So that would obviously be a good choice if you're going for a dagger type rogue build, you know. And lastly, we have luck. And basically luck will give you better rewards from killing opponents, but it also helps you to get better crafting materials throughout the game. Here you can see the gear you have chosen, and down here you can see the extras as well. When you have done all that, it is time to hit the OK button here, or select, and boom, you will be taken into the game. And that's pretty much the character creation that you start out with, guys. Remember that later you'll be able to choose 3 subclasses for the magic type class you chose. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and bros, you even nerd.